Are you serious? Are you serious? You really here packing up a box finna leave because I lost my job?
I am so serious.
We get married in less than a month. You doing this right now?
Yes.
Because I lost my job?
You won't even tell me how you lost
it don't matter. I'm going to get another job.
It does matter.
You're my future wife.
Do you have another job already?
You're my future wife.
You're about to
You're
move
supposed to hold me down.
You can't support me?
But you're supposed to hold me down.
Well, hold you down.
Through sickness and health. Through death, do us part.
We don't have nothing to hold down.
What you mean? You can read your vows. You can read your vows in less than a month. What you mean? This is practice right now.
I'm just saying.
And you already did it. As soon as we go through some hard, I lose my job, and you already packed up a box finna leave.
No, it's more than that. It's
what
about having accountability, taking responsibility for your actions.
You took the ring off?
I did.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you serious right now?
I'm so
serious. I lost my job?
Look,
that's the most selfish. Like, what?
All I'm saying is that you lost your job, so right now there's no money coming in. Our savings.
Okay, you get a job for right now. Let me figure it out. What you mean?
Why do I need to get a job?
Because
I've
what
been
you
working
doing?
this whole time. Now you want to sit up here and try to get me to get a job, and lost your
I'm saying, but you doing the most.
I
can get another job. Like, what you mean?
Okay, and I'm just supposed to sit around here and watch everything get snatched from
underneath. And this the behavior from my future wife, y'all. Y'all see this? This is how my future wife acting right now. She packing up a box. I lost my job.
I don't know what you expected.
Are you serious?
You've been having issues, and you've been saying
I've been having issues. Yeah. Now all this coming out. What about your issues? Huh?
We're not talking about me.
You having an issue right now because you paying up a box finna leave because I lost my job.
Are you gonna carry this?
Are you serious? We getting married in less than a month. So you're gonna cancel the whole marriage. I lost my job.
I don't see how we could fix this.
By getting another job. It's simple.
Because how we gonna finish paying for the wedding then?
What you mean? Everything gonna be taken care of. You supposed to have my back through sickness and health, through death do us part. This ain't it right here. You trying to pack up and leave because I lost a job? That's crazy.
Look, I can't keep doing this. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you. I didn't ask you to have accountability for your actions.
Yeah, keep putting that hat down. Hide your identity because the world going to see this right here. This is who I was supposed to be marrying right here. This the woman I was trying to marry, but that's you up there packing the box. Thinking, I lost my job. That's crazy.
Stop me because you know this is just the
and then you took out, where's the ring at? Where's the ring?
It's gone.
It's gone where?
You can have it back. You gonna need to
pawn it
to get some money because you ain't got no job.
I'm gonna have to pawn it, really? How about you go pawn in that box before you leave?
No.
What you mean?
Because I want my stuff and I'm gonna take my stuff somewhere where I can be supported.
And this the woman I was finna get ready to marry, y'all. This is crazy right now. You really doing all this? I lost my job today. You feel like I've been unemployed for a year or something.
You acting all surprised. But you just came in here out of nowhere and talking about you lost your job and you can't even tell me how.
So you really finna pack your stuff and leave because of that?
Know. You see me struggling.
So
you need to put that camera down and help.
So we're not getting married because I lost my job.
Think about it. If you have another job before the date, then maybe. If
I have another job before the date, so did this
Do you have any prospective jobs?
This your solution right here.
I think this is what's going to work best. I'm going to go and stay with my people where I need to go. And
who your people?
Don't worry about it.
But you my wife, my fiance. What do you mean don't worry about it? That is crazy. Okay. Where's my ring at?
Find it.
You keep shrugging your shoulders. Where's the ring at?
I'm trying to
it's in that box. It's in that box. It's in that box. You better have that ring in that box.
So guys, that opening clip is something that many of us can relate to. And the guy was going to get married, lost his job. The lady packed up and left, didn't want to give him the ring back, right? It's almost like clockwork, okay? That is the behavior that a lot of black men are trying to get away from. And so when these men are trying to get over to another style of wife, it's always that, these men are trying to take advantage of women. And let me give you an example of this clip, a lady hating on passport bros. I'm going to play that.
Look, if you want to go abroad and find a traditional woman to spend the rest of your life with, that's totally okay. But what you have to realize is regardless of where you are in the world, energy doesn't lie. And just because a woman is more traditional doesn't mean she's an idiot. So if you're going abroad, you're getting your passport and you're going abroad with the intention to try to manipulate and gaslight women who don't speak English as well and aren't really accustomed to Western men and their mentalities and their manipulation tactics, know for certain that your energy's not gonna lie. Your energy's not gonna lie no matter how much you try to cover it up. No matter how many fancy dinners you take her to, how many gifts you buy, how many compliments you give her, if you have negative underlying intentions, they will show up in your energy and she will pick up on it. That's one. The second thing that I feel like you guys are completely forgetting about is that these traditional women are super protected by the men in their families. So if you ever go abroad and try to mess with one of these girls, these traditional women, you do her wrong or you cheat on her or you lie to her, she's gonna send the men in her family after you. And they will beat your ass and probably unalive you. They probably will. You know why? Because you're a foreigner who came to their country to mess with their women that they actually respect. Well, the main lesson here, to be really blunt, is to not feel like you're untouchable just because you got a passport and you're in another country. Because your energy can't lie. It can't. You gotta change your intentions in your heart and mind in order for your energy to change. You can't hide it. And they may not be able to tell what's wrong with you right away, but eventually they'll figure it out. And if they don't figure it out, when it comes time for you to meet their families, because again, these are traditional women, they don't do the dating, they go right into marriage, which means you have to meet her family and her dad and impress everyone in her family. If you do all of that successfully, then you got the traditional wife you wanted. Congratulations. Otherwise, before you catch flights, catch this reality check.
So that is the argument, okay? You guys are going overseas to take care of these women. Or not to take care of, but to pretty much take advantage of these women. But now, I want to shout out to the channel Please Act Right. He recently posted this video called Filipina Helps Her Husband Make Millions. This is a guy who lived in America, seems like he came to the Philippines. He didn't have a lot of money. She didn't have a lot of money. But I want you to see the value that she added to his life and what she did to help her husband get to the bag. Let's play that clip.
This is Stephen and Bea. Stephen is retired military and he met Bea, a Filipina. They eventually got married. After the wedding was over, they decided to look into going to business together. Now, I'm pretty sure she wasn't wealthy and neither was he. But look what happened when they worked together.
When we got married, we were like, what are we gonna do after marriage, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, after the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, let's do business. So we're like, so what business would it be? So that's when we were actually preparing for the wedding. We were already going back and forth to Manila because I got my wedding gown in Divisoria, and I'm not shame about it. I love my wedding gown.
So clearly she bought a wedding gown and it was at like a discount store. This means that she was more interested in how beautiful the gown was rather than the label on the gown of who made it. Fellas, this is one of the things that you look for in a woman. She's not driven by Prada, Gucci, Louis Vuitton.
We were
I
like,
saw that lemonade stand, and I love lemonade.
But
And I had never seen lemonade in the Philippines. Saw that lemonade thing, and I tasted it, and I was like, all right, this is kind of good. I said, but,
we can do
you know, I
better.
said, I went back the next day, and I tried it again, and it was different.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew there was something there.
Ooh.
It was different the first day, and not the second
No
day.
recipe.
And I said,
Yeah, they just winging it.
I said,
Yep.
okay, if we can come up, I said, for one thing, I love lemonade. And I'm like, you know what? I can build a better lemonade stand. I can do a better company.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
we decided to do the lemonade.
Yeah.
We decided.
Right after we got married,
I
my
went to the
wife
baking
did
class.
not want to
Okay.
sit around the house. So she took a baking class and she learned all these measurements.
Yeah.
So
And that's when I started experimenting.
yeah, we started
Recipe.
making it from that.
She helped him create the recipe for the lemonade.
They sold 650 cups in a day?
Yeah.
From 10
What?
a.m.
How much?
How much
Fifty
is that?
pesos a cup.
So we sold like 30,000 in one day.
Yeah.
30,000.
If you don't already know, the average Filipino makes only between $200 to $250 per month. They were making about $600 plus per day selling lemonade.
Some pesos in one day.
Yeah.
And how much we paying for rent for a day in the mall?
We were
15,000 a
we
month
were
you were
clearing
paying.
everything in the first
Hold up.
3-4 days of the
Yeah.
month. Everything else was profit margin initially, because prior to the big tax on sugar and things like that, we were making about a 47% profit
Profit. In
margin
one product, yeah.
on one cup.
Woo.
So that's how, in the first
That's
few
how
days, we made the rent.
Yeah.
The next couple of days, employee
All
paid,
profit.
and the rest of it was just
just
money back.
So
then.
for
we made
for 25 days out of the month, pretty much.
Yeah,
24
it
to
was-
20,
it was
20 to
clear.
25.
That's why we were
Clip.
so big in our marketing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We give away like trips. We gave away
We gave a couple.
motorcycles.
We gave
Wow.
raffles.
Raffle
I'll show you
ticket
the
for
pictures.
motorcycles.
Yeah.
So how many branch do you have in?
Well, we had
Palawan.
2 in Palawan, in Robinson's and SM, and then Iloilo we opened 2 in SM, and then the next one we opened was where in Festive,
Yeah,
Festive, and then we opened
We
one.
popped out everywhere. Robinson's,
We were taking over every mall, man.
Gaetano,
Gesano, GT,
Mall.
yeah, word,
Our
sell it,
normal would be like 15 to 20,000 a day
yeah.
in one location.
Wow.
Yeah. That first location made 100,000 US the first year.
Wow.
We sold 100,000 cups at 55 pesos, almost to the day
And
that we
with
opened.
one flavored lemonade.
So basically, she helped him build a multi-million peso business within the first year, selling lemonade. But now listen to what she does when one of the employees doesn't show up for work.
When a crew is absent, I go in.
Yeah.
We
I work
had,
from morning.
look,
Christmas
I'm telling
Day,
you,
right?
it was Christmas Day, a employee bailed on us. And
Wow.
Bea stepped in. We had all kinds of plans that day. It was Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. It was Christmas Day.
Day.
That's like our busiest day. And she put a little uniform on, a hat. We were wearing hats. I'm going to show you the pictures.
Ice prices.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. It was raining that day.
Running around town finding ice.
Because everything
Yeah.
was closed. We ran out of ice. I think the CO2 tank.
Yeah, they ran
Yeah.
out too.
Because initially we were running them on a CO2 tank, and the only one we could find was almost 5 feet tall. And then we put a Santa Claus hat on top of that boy and kept moving.
So here's what I'd like to say. Most black men are not, and I'm not saying that, women need to help you in business, but damn, if you have one that can help you like this is what guys are looking for. And a lot of brothers don't find this. I'm not saying that you can't get it. I'm just saying that it seems very difficult to find. That is the point. It is difficult to find. Here's a woman that cares about the marriage so much and cares about the husband so much. She went and took baking classes, and they went and came into business together, and together they're achieving something. And you don't have that attitude like, most ladies in America, I don't know, man got to do X, Y, and Z for me. He needs to do this. And you're not thinking about the community. That's one of the things that a lot of ladies miss out, and black people in general miss out. We don't think about developing the community. So when a man and a woman come together, it's like the man has to have everything already, and you're not thinking about what you can achieve together as a unit, as a community. You don't think like that. Now, this is why these other groups come into the United States, and because of their abilities to work together, they can achieve these things. Now, look, together they were able to solve an issue in the market, and now I think, like I said, they were making like $100,000 a year. In one place, they make millions of dollars just off of lemonade. How many of us as black men and women will achieve that? Because the attitude is different. So now when you see these black men trying to go someplace else and, wanting to deal with a woman who wants to actually be a participant in the marriage and that wants to help the black man or help the man, I'm sorry, that's kind of hard it's hard to beat against. I get it. And for me, I'm for the person that I'm sticking with the black community no matter what. And we have to fight it out. But again, every man is not going to want to fight it out. Every man's not going to want to do that. Okay? Every man is not going to want to fight it out. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. So when they don't want to fight it out, then you're going to be mad. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.